Hello and welcome to Villa View. I'm Paul Bradley and I'm joined on the phone now by football correspondent Greg Evans. Hi Greg.
Hi Paul.
Well, we're going to be talking about Aston Villa obviously today and that dreadful performance in the Carling Cup and that defeat against Bolton, and also take a quick look ahead to the game against QPR on Sunday. First of all, Greg, just tell us a bit about what went wrong for Villa in that game against Bolton.
Yeah, it was another bad performance by Villa, unfortunately. The league results haven't been too bad. They're still unbeaten, but last night they crashed out the cup in pretty poor style, to be honest. Bolton have started the season pretty badly as well, so it was disappointing to lose to an almost second-string Bolton side. Villa had a fairly strong team out, even though they've got quite a lot of injuries. Alex McLeish came out and said after the game he played virtually the strongest team available to him, but the players they just couldn't get going on the pitch. I think it was only Barry Bannon and Gabriel Bonlaw that came out of the game with any credit. I think it says it all if they couldn't even get a shot on target until the 87th minute. So a couple of individual errors cost them the goals, but overall it was a bad performance.
And just how much will this defeat hurt the Villa fans as well? Because a lot of Villa fans will be looking at this competition as the one which they may have a chance of, would have had a chance of going on a run on. Yeah,
it's frustrating, especially for the fans, because you start the season and you get two chances of winning cups, and in the League Cup or the FA Cup. I mean, every Villa fan knows they're not good enough to win the league. So, and obviously they're out of Europe, so they can't have any success there. So the League Cup and the FA Cup are, big competitions, and to crash out at such an early stage is disappointing, especially after watching their neighbours do so well last year.
Okay, well let's move away from that disappointment in the Carling Cup and take a look ahead to the QPR. Now there's an injury, not quite crisis at Villa, but there's some injury problems at Villa at the moment.
Yeah, it seems to be growing. I mean, luckily Petrov played last night and Warnock played through the pain barrier, we believe. But there's still, a growing injury list there. Darren Bent is touch and go whether he's going to be fit. Jenas looks likely to be out. Emil Heskey, Carlos Cuellar, Eric Lehigh, Chris Hurd, they're all very, very big doubts, so we don't think they're playing. We've seen this last year with Gerard Houllier. He had a growing injury list around about this time, and we all seen the problems that got him into. So hopefully Alex can get these players back and find Villa up the table a little bit further.
And just a quick word before you go, Greg, on the game against QPR. It's obviously away for Villa, 4 o'clock kickoff on Sunday. How big a game is this now for Alex McLeish to try and turn things around and start to win some of those fans who were booing him off the pitch, win them back on side again? Yeah,
well, it's fair to say I think the honeymoon period's over for him now, isn't it? The last 2 games they've been booed off the pitch. Newcastle, they were just mild boos, but yesterday they were a bit more vociferous, so it's starting to get a little bit worrying. We need that to stop, especially if the fans need to get behind Alex. But yeah, QPR, it's a big game like they all are. It's one of those games that you look at the start of the season. If you expect them to do well and finish challenging for European places, it's one of those games you've got to win. QPR have brought a few players in over the transfer window and they look a lot better side now, but it'll be a big game for Villa. It'll be a big test to see what they can do.
Okay, Greg, well, thanks for your thoughts today, and thank you for listening. We'll be back again next week with more Villa View.